As we began our 4th season of Sailing Odyssey, we had a list of bookworks to complete before our shakedown sail. Cleaning the water tank was easy peasy, but changing the sink in the engine's heat exchanger was all new to us. So join us on this episode as we tackle these 2 boat jobs as well as other ones too. Welcome to Season 4 of Sailing Odyssey. We're Lucilla and Paolo, spending our summer sailing our Catalina Capri 26 Odyssey on Lake Ontario.
It's been 2 weeks since we've been at the boat. We were here 2 weeks ago, setting up the sails, tuning the mast. We did all that, and now we're here to de-winterize the boat. Remove all the, clean up all the lines, make sure the water lines, make sure everything is good to go so we can put fresh water into the tank and start sailing. Putting my hand inside the water tank, and I'm just running it along the walls of it, and it feels a little slimy. So we got some water tank treatment product. We're going to rinse it out, and then we're going to mix in that product and see what happens after. Then we're going to go flush it all out and see if it's still slimy. So this is the product we're going to apply to our tank. I haven't even read the instructions how to apply it, but it's supposed to make water in a tank drinkable, potable. So we're going to try this for the first time. Aqua Clean.
But before adding the Aqua Clean product, we added some water to the tank, a small drop of dish soap, and then Paolo brushed the inside. So the brush was quite short, but we jury-rig something so that it can reach all the way to the back of the tank. Well, to the forward side of the tank.
Done.
Then we filled the tank with water again and flushed it all away. After we cleaned the water tank, we then dismantle the filter, the water filter, and we are now in the process of cleaning it. It's clean and
some crud in there. There's a little bit more inside that little container too.
So there's some excess water, leftover water in the tank. There is water being siphoned through the hose, and water is going into the bilge.
So I've been stirring this powder, this mix, the Aqua Clean mix, into water. It doesn't specify how much water to dissolve the powder into. And I've been at it for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. And when I started off, it was cloudy. And I actually thought I had to put in a lot more water to dissolve it. But my container is small, I don't want to get a bigger container. I just kept on stirring, and now it looks like it's pretty well dissolved. And the solution is even getting, it's clear now. It's almost like water. So maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe you have to stir it until it becomes clear, because it is going into your tank, and I don't know, it looks more like water when you're drinking it. Okay, we're not going to drink this. Don't drink this.
After filling the water tank again, we left the Aqua Clean product to settle in overnight. Well, Good morning. It's an overcast morning and there's a forecast of rain for today. I'm going to continue to work on our water tank and flush the Aqua Clean tank residue from the tank and fill it with fresh water. So I survived the first night of sleeping on the boat on Odyssey for the first time this season. It takes a while to get used to it, especially sleeping on a small boat. It can be a bit tight in terms of spaces, and but otherwise it was a very quiet night. There was no wind, so it was flat and very mild overnight. This is just the beginning of June and we're having summer-like weather, but that's not going to remain. Towards the end of this week, they're calling for normal temperatures around 17 degrees Celsius during the day. I'm just gonna get on with the water tank cleaning and do other odd jobs around here. Here, let me take you outside, so you can see what the conditions are like out here. For the next little while, I cycled through flushing the tank and hoses of Aqua Clean, filling the tank with water, flushing it again, and then filling it again. Earlier today, we've had a nice breeze coming in from the lake, a very cooling breeze, but now that's gone, and it's pretty humid out there, no breeze. And we're expecting rain at around 6 o'clock. And based on the forecast, the rain is going to be constant from late in the evening until early tomorrow morning. And so I'll be staying again on Odyssey overnight. Partly one of the reasons is to make sure that there are no leaks. And if there are leaks, where are those leaks coming from? That's the joy of boat life or boat ownership. In the meantime, what I've been doing this afternoon is video editing, catching up on creating the videos for my YouTube channel for our season 4 of Sailing Odyssey. And so this upcoming video will be the events that happened after we launch.
We have our little boat over here and we have a Bimini on it, which is secured to the boat onto the rail system at the push pit over here, and it's secured to the rail system with a tubing strut system, and this also has some straps, some nylon straps to steady it. So it's only supported rigidly at 2 locations, so you can easily swing over one way or the other. So it's got these straps, but we lost a couple of straps. Like we put up the Bimini while the boat was still on the hard, and these straps were at least 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years old. I don't know. They were already on the boat when we got the boat, and so one of them broke, and thing goes down, and just one broke.
I think no, both of the back straps broke.
Both, 2 of them had to break because the
snapped.
The Bimini collapsed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to put together now. I want to get some clamps that will clamp onto the tubing on the rail, on the push-put rail system, So I already installed this bottom one. Right now it's not properly installed, and I do have one problem, and that is that the clamp system that I have, it's only 1 inch outside diameter. I measured this, the tubing over here, and it's slightly bigger than 1 inch. So anyways, it works all the same. It's a little bit loose. I may consider putting in maybe a washer to take out the slack. We'll see, so it's not loose. But we'll see. So now, what the hell happened there? A similar system going up on top at the Bimini frame. There's a side nut that locks in the pipe that goes inside here, and somehow I just heard it clink, and I don't see it here, so it must have gone over to the water, and I'll have to get another one. So now I've installed my clamp at the top with the top cap for the tubing, and I got the bottom one over here. And I'm just going to measure. I'm going to go about 1 inch inside the tubing, that cap. And so basically, a 36 inch long, or 91 millimeters, centimeters, is right on. It would fit right on. I'm still not quite certain about the angle over here, so I may have to adjust something, but it'll all work out. So last fall, part of my to-do list on engine upkeep and maintenance was to remove the zinc, and I removed it, and all I got out was this. I poked inside the opening over there where this is bolted onto, and it looks like the zinc that was in there broke off. So now I'm going to try maybe drill it out a little bit, see if I can loosen it up. I'm just going in there with the drill bit. I'm just poking around, and it seems to sort of be falling apart. So I'm just going to see if I can drill it a little bit. Oh.
Did you pierce something?
Well, maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to do that.
What's it supposed to do? What's happening now?
Well, water's coming out. Maybe it does go right into the water. I thought maybe it didn't, but maybe it does. So it's right in the water.
So what do we do now?
Well, no, I'm going to leave it as it is.
Why?
For the time being. Because I don't want to be messing around with it anymore. I don't have too much time.
So okay. Did we get rid of the sink? That's the broken off bit? It's
quite possibly, yeah.
Okay, so don't we
well,
need
it doesn't fit it in, so...
What? Then we need to put in the new sink then?
I already did. That's why it's not running. It's not leaking water anymore. This here is in contact with water. I'm not too sure. Maybe I should pull out the manual, the boat manual, and take a look at it.
The engine manual, right?
Or I should go on YouTube and see what's going on.
Not do anything and check it out. Check online.
Everybody hands on.
What's next?
So this is the old zinc. I'm going to keep this one so that I can get a replacement one. I've put the new one on. I tightened it, and it's not leaking, but once we turn on the engine, I'm not going to do it today because I don't want to be messing around in case something does go wrong. It does go wrong. We'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it and make sure that it is running properly and there's no leaks coming out of it. I think it's okay. Use this one over here to buy another one the same size because I won't remember what size this would be. That's all for today.
Come join us again next time for our first sail of the season. Thank you for watching. I put out videos of my sailing, travel, and outdoor adventures. If this interests you, tap on the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of a new video being published. For now, fair winds to all.